Hey everybody, Grant from Renew Auto here. We'll do a quick walk around video of the Jaguar XK8 and try to point out any dings or dents or scratches. You know, these cars, they get shipped all over the country, and so I like to try to make a video where we point anything out just so you're aware of any imperfections before the car gets on the truck heading your way. Starting at this passenger front wheel, a couple little scratches on this spoke here, and looks like there was some curb rash that was touched up already on that side of the wheel. Center caps are in awesome shape. You can see just how clean everything is, even on the inside of the wheel there. Tires are basically brand new. Really good tread on those. You can see that there's no leaks or drips or anything on the undercarriage. Front fender, I'm not seeing any dings or dents there. Hood is also in great shape. You can see just how reflective the paint is on it. I know this front bumper's got a couple little rock chips, kind of consistent with just age and mileage. I'm trying to see if there's any other good ones I can point out, like a little scratch right there. Really hard to see unless you're looking for it, but you know, I just want to point out everything possible. You can see just how good the enamel still is on that Jaguar badge. The badge enamel and the headlights, these will fog really quick if they spend any extensive amount of time out in the sun. So good to see that those are still super clear. This fog light doesn't have any cracks. Really common for these to get rocks thrown at them, but it looks like both of them are in good shape. And again, no fading or cracking on this lens either. Little rock chips on the bumperettes there, but that's about it. This fender, I'm not seeing any cracks. There's a little scratch right. Oh, never mind. Guess that was just a piece of leaf. So no dings or anything there. Again, the enamel on the badge is just awesome. This wheel, a little bit of curb rash that was touched up right there. That's about it. A little chip right there on that spoke. Again, we'll show you that tire is in just stellar shape, both front and rear. Windshield, you can see the VIN number there. No rock chips, no cracks on the windshield, and the cowl is still in really good shape too. I like that the cowl is kind of finished in this gunmetal that actually matches the windshield surround. It goes all the way around. Kind of a small little detail that adds a nice little touch. Same with the mirror surrounds. They kind of do this gunmetal metallic color that looks really nice in the daylight when that reflective metallic shows. Engine bay, awesome shape. No vibration, no weird idle, you know, motor mounts aren't shaking or anything. You see that all the factory stickers are still intact. And just how good of shape everything's in. All of your underhood layment's still in fully adhered. There's nothing drooping or anything. A little bit of a crack right there, it looks like. But all the other rivets are still holding on well. Again, all your factory stickers. Super clean. Looks like I didn't get that latched. There we go. I'm gonna get that other side too. Moving to the driver's side. Not seeing any dings on this side. I know the door handle had little chips right there at the very top. Those have already been filled with paint and clear, so you don't have water or dirt getting under them, but no dents or dings there. This wheel, a couple little chips here on the edge. Same thing right there. A little nick that's already been touched up. But again, rear tires are in just as good a shape as the fronts. And there's no evidence of tire rubber or anything getting thrown up here. Like, you know, if somebody was hot rodding it or doing burnouts, you'd get evidence of that on the bottom of the rear fenders. Again, center caps are just in awesome shape. I think this looks so cool on the XK8s of this generation. Tail lights don't have any cracks. Rear bumper I know had some. Let me try to see if I can find it. There it is. A little chip right there on the rear bumper, but that's about it. Trunk lid looks like it's in good shape. And no dings or anything on the top of it either. You can see the third brake light there. Passenger side rear fender. Not seeing any dents or dings there. There's two little chips that have already been filled with touch-up paint right there. And this wheel, a couple of chips on this spoke, but Not seeing any curb rash or anything on this one. Passenger side, we got one ding, looks like maybe a shallow door ding right there. And I think that's about it for dents. Side view mirror's got two little rock chips right there. There we go, kind of hard to get them on camera, but again, not something you'd ever really notice unless you're looking for it, but just want to point out everything possible. Moving to the interior, fortunately, it's in just as stellar shape as the outside. Door panel, no significant wear on the armrest anywhere. You've got your stitched leather, it's still in really, really good shape. Wood trim will show that the power windows work. A little bit of that panel starting to delaminate. I suspect an interior shop could refinish that if it bothered you. I've driven the car 100 or 200 miles and it just hasn't been enough of an eyesore that I've even worried about it. So door sills, great shape. These aren't significantly dented up or anything from getting in and out. You can see the condition of the carpets. Power seats all function, so we'll go forward, back. And then it does have the adjustable bolsters as well. Seats are in great shape. A little bit of wear from getting in and out on this bolster, which is pretty normal on these Jaguars. Bottom's in great shape. No tears or anything. None of the stitching is separating anywhere. Even on the tonneau cover, no separating of the stitching, which again, super common on these if you let them sit in the sun too long. Dashboard doesn't have any cracks. This wood is my favorite part of the interior. Just super, super deep wood, no cracking or anything throughout this whole dash panel. All of the gauges work. Got the vehicle idling right now. We'll give it a couple of revs. No air lights or anything like that. We'll close the door so that, actually we got to close the trunk too. That way we can show you the odometer. So 36,393 miles right now. Stereo works, AC works.
Helping you through a day of spreadsheets.
You got your sport mode, cruise control, really small little hairline cracks symmetrically at the very bottom of this center console here. Got some cup holders, center console area, and then your ashtray. No evidence of ever smoked in, no odors, no nothing like that. Glove box, warming up here in southern Utah, so fortunately the AC blows ice cold on this. Does have cruise control, wipers, turn those on if we can. Show that those function. You've got some radio controls on this side as well, and headlights. Turn off that AC so that those fans turn off just for the sake of audio. Back seats are also in great shape. I suspect those have never been sat in, and they're so small it'd be pretty tough to get anybody but for some small kids back there. But a great place to put the pup or hold some luggage or something like that. Convertible top is also in great shape. Let me get the trunk opened here. So the trunk, we've actually got the tonneau cover for the top, windscreen cover, floor mats, and then you've also got full-size spare hiding back here as well. Oh, your leather strap to close the trunk. And passenger side in just as good a shape as the driver's side. Again, no separating of the stitching, no staining from like sunblocks and stuff on the armrests. You can see the condition of the dashboard. The carpets are just immaculate. I do like the chrome door sills as well with the Jaguar XK8 script on them. Again, nice little touch. A really, really cool XK8. I think these things have just such cool style. Oh, your radio antenna works as well, in case you need to put a flag or something on there. I better get some good reception with the height of that thing. But really, really cool cars. I think they're so well styled and really, really classic. kind of underappreciated. I think these things will get more popular as they age, and that styling gets harder and harder to find in most modern cars. But if I'm forgetting anything, if you want extra details on anything or photos of anything up close, don't hesitate to reach out. You can reach me at grant@renewauto.com or text me at 435-278-8915, and we'll talk to you then. Thanks.